there's nothing like the seasonal changes to inspire creativity, especially when it comes to sewing. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my recent pattern haul that I scored all on sale from Joann Fabrics a couple weeks ago. Stay tuned, I'm about to break it all down. And welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're returning. I'm Rachel Ann, and this is Dine in Creativity, where I am sharing the good, bad, and ugly sometimes of my sewing journey with you, in addition to some pattern reviews and different fabric reviews. Feel free to stick around. I would love to have you join me. A couple weeks ago, I happened to stop into Joann Fabrics, just one of those casual, let me just see what they have going on this weekend type, let me get out of the house situations. And they had all of their patterns marked down, well, not all of the patterns, but the simplicity patterns marked down to $1.99, and some new look patterns marked down to $2.99 to $3.99. And I must say that there are quite a few very cute styles out there. The first one I'm going to share with you that I'm very excited to make is the Simplicity 9470 pattern. I finally found what I think is going to be a really beautiful pattern for this crepe de chine fabric that I had ordered from Mood. I love this fabric quality. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you got a chance to watch my crepe de chine video, but learned a lot sewing and working with it, and I really can't wait to apply what I learned to this fabric in this super cute pattern. I am going to be making view B, so what the model is wearing in the image here. I love it, but then also I've got my eye on view D because that's also right up my alley. Just an easy shirt to throw on and go. And I'm going to tell you, let me see if it has it may have a zipper. Yeah, one invisible zipper, one 22-inch invisible zipper. So it looks like it zips from top to bottom, so that'll be easy just to put on. But I am very excited for spring. What a cute top just to wear anywhere really, but work or out to lunch or something of that nature. I try my best to, when I buy fabric, I use it, but I do sort of have a tiny fabric collection going. If I see a great fabric on sale, then I go ahead and just purchase 2.5 yards of it, or 2 yards, or 1.5 yards if it looks like a cute fabric for a top. But when I was at Joann Fabrics the other day, I noticed that they had all of their cotton canvas marked down to $5 a yard. That to me is such a steal, and if you have sewn on cotton canvas before, then you know it is such a dream to sew on and work with. I love it. I went ahead and purchased this cotton canvas fabric for $5. I think I got 1.5 yards of it maybe, and I found this 1940s vintage simplicity pattern, also marked down to $1.99. How cute. Of course, this goes right into my love of everything retro inspired, and so I have decided to use this pattern. I thought the green gingham would be so cute for the summer with view C. I love the gathered neck and the sleeves, and my next quest is going to be to find some kind of applique or ribbon. I'm thinking a jacquard ribbon to go across the front like she has it on her top here, but I can't wait to try this pattern out. If I like it, I can already foresee it being one of those patterns that I use time and time again. This next pattern was one I have never really seen before or used, but it's Know Me by Mimi G. This was, I believe, 30% off, and so I did end up paying a little bit more than the $1.99 or $3.99. I think it was maybe $12.99, something like that. But the dress is one of my favorite styles of dresses. I knew I would probably reuse this over and over again. So I'm going to opt for making view A. I think it is so cute. As the temperatures warm up, I could see how even shortening the sleeves would be such an easy fix. But then eventually, of course, I want to try View B. It has that beautiful large bow on the front, which how fun is that? How cute would that be for the summertime? And again, pretty retro inspired, reminds me of very 1970s go-go dancer type style. And to practice on this pattern, because I want to make sure when I actually purchase the fabric I want to use that I have it down pat, I found this funky cotton canvas fabric, also $5 a yard. I believe I got 2 yards of it. And I thought it was just really unique and pretty. Just the color patterns in it. It's that cream color with almost the sage green accents and the rose. And so I want to try to make it so that the medallions are going up and down. And I think it'll be so cute, just very almost retro in and of itself with this Mimi G Know Me pattern. I had to take another look at it because I'm still not familiar with it, but it looks like Gwen Hang. So have you ever sewn one of these patterns before, and how did it go if you did? I'm interested to hear. Personally, my mom has always inspired me when it comes to my love of retro and vintage. She has created her own home that is very mod in terms of everything is 1950s, 60s. And so now I naturally gravitate towards all things retro, and this top definitely fits the bill. In fact, this is the 1960s vintage style. How cute. This is the shirt I am going to make. I actually went ahead and ordered some more fabric from Nude. That Fiona Apple song, I did a bad thing, came into my head, but really I don't think I did. I just ordered some more fabric that was on sale, but I can't wait to show you. I'll do an unboxing video when I get that fabric in, just in case it inspires you to use that material. But this was definitely a pattern that stood out to me. How classic. I mean, this kind of top just never goes out of style. That's really what I gravitate towards, classic looks, but also even a modernized take on classic styles. They are classics for a reason. They almost always stay in style, and I just love that. I like the trendy things too, but I always find myself gravitating towards the more kind of classic go-tos. So it looks like there are buttons all the way, I'm sorry about that lighting, but there are buttons all the way down the back. How classic 1960s. And so I think this is just going to be a really great addition to my closet, and I will update you on how this sewing project goes. All right, let me get to these next several patterns, which I fell in love with. Although this one I'm not obsessed with, but I can see the potential. I know I always say I like an easy breezy dress to just throw on and go, and this would definitely meet that mark. I particularly like View A down here at the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, that's View C. I like View C. I can definitely be a major fan of a cinched waist, give that definition there, and this just seems like an easy breezy summer dress to sew. This was one of those $1.99 patterns. I figured that I can certainly make something I like out of it. I may do a linen material. Right now, I just have lavender stuck in my head. So I may try to find a lavender linen material. If you have seen any good ones lately, let me know. And of course, I love the dresses, and this dress was so adorable to me. When I sew this up, I am planning to do View B. So I'll get right up here close so you can see. But how cute for the summer months just to throw this little dress on and go. I'm gonna try to find a loose kind of airy fabric, so nothing structured. I've noticed that when I work with cotton sateen, because it does have that mid-weight feel to it and the structure is there, it can sometimes make garments, in my opinion, look more formal. And this is something that I just want, if I'm going to the grocery store and it's really hot outside, throw it on and go, or, you know, I'm gonna grab lunch after. Some kind of transitional dress that's not formal by any means, but just everyday wear. So that is the next new look pattern, and that is 6728. This is the retro, the summer of the retro. That's all I'm gonna say. How cute is this? This two-piece set, that's what I'm gonna be going for. I have never sewn shorts before, and so this is, to me, going to be a great challenge for myself, but also something that seems really wearable. And this particular short pattern, I really studied this front image. It appears fairly easy. I'll let you know how that really goes after I work with it, but this is a pattern by Gertie, and what a cute set. You know I'm all about those matching sets for the summer. They look so clean and put together and just really effortless, so I cannot wait to sew that up. It seems that you could even mix and match, which I may do. Make this cute top. I believe that that's view A with the shorts, view D. But when I wear shorts, I like a short that is tapered in slightly at the waist and then flares out just a little bit. I find that it creates a nice shape, and it's also usually pretty comfortable. But it looks like there is a zipper back on the shorts. And so stay tuned, because I will update you when I decide to create this two-piece outfit. This next pattern is honestly what inspired my recent purchase online order from Nude that I just made. And I can't wait. I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to sew it. I can't wait to use this lavender gingham fabric that I found to create this dress. View A, this is new look pattern 6617. What I am so crazy about are these little bows at the top. Now, if you look here, it looks like they are just left hanging, so I can already almost foresee, and once I cut the pattern out, I'll really take a look at it. But if they appear to be too short, that it would almost look strange to have it tied at the shoulders. Of course, I'm gonna lengthen those strings out longer so that I can actually have a tied bow. That to me is going to be the highlight of this dress. I don't know about you, but when I make something, I almost really zero in on that one detail of the piece, and that's what makes it so unique to me. And so I can't wait to try this out. I can't wait to use this pattern. It also appears to be decently straightforward, and I say easy right now. I'm gonna let you know how it goes. I don't see the rating on here, but the gingham, it's a tiny violet slash lavender and white checkered, or I guess you could call it gingham fabric, and it is a cotton poplin, if I'm not mistaken. I'll link the image of it over here, but I just think that the fabric will make it easier to sew with versus if it were a really silky material. I talk about that silky material all the time on this channel too, but that is the bane of my existence. But I am going to master it no matter what. I'm just gonna keep working on it. The one thing I've realized is that I am the kind of person, I have to just jump in feet first and then figure it out and learn from it as I go. I will watch multiple YouTube tutorials and read online articles, but at the end of the day, if I don't just do it, then I don't fully learn to the best of my abilities, if that makes sense. All right, I've got two more patterns to show you. This one is New Look 6693. This is very similar to the other New Look pattern. If you haven't seen my crepe de chine video, which I believe is my last upload, go check it out. You'll see where I'm going when it comes to talking about working with silky fabrics and the trials and errors and tribulations that can ensue. But these are very similar but slightly different. So this was also a pattern I got in the pattern haul, 6696, New Look. I talk a lot more about that in that crepe de chine video, so I'll bring it in for a quick guest appearance, but then keep that one moving. This particular pattern stood out to me because I love this adorable dress right here. I love a good umpire waist. I like a little A-line flare, and then the cap sleeves. But in addition to that, view A was so beautiful to me. I love a petal sleeve. Again, those are those little tiny unique details that can make or break an item, in my opinion. So I can't wait to sew this. I honestly don't know which one I'm gonna work on first because I'm excited about all of them. But there is one more, last but not least. I found this Simplicity R11688. I ordered, again, another crepe de chine. It was marked down, I believe, on Mood's website. It is a dusty rose color. It is, to me, so elegant and beautiful. I believe it was $11.99 a yard. So it wasn't my $9.99 that I paid for last time. It was a couple dollars more. And so that's why I'm going to take my time when I sew it out. There have been some tips that you all have provided that I'm definitely taking into consideration, but this is going to be the dress I use. If there was one suggestion I have just from thinking about this crepe de chine is I don't think I would ever use it again in a paneled skirt. The last video I made really showcases that there were 7 different panels in the long skirt that I made. The piece about crepe de chine and what I find to be so beautiful about it is the flow. And this dress having that nice flowy bottom to it, and even the flowy construction of the top, I think is going to be very well suited for crepe de chine fabric. And I went ahead and bought lining fabric from Mood this time as well. Very inexpensive. I believe it was $2.99 or $5.99 per yard, which is such a deal. And I'll be showing all of that to you when that box of fabric comes in. I'm anxiously awaiting it. But yeah, this one was so cute to me. Definitely view A. I've got that on the top of my to make list. But then I think about even one of these, view B or view C. If there were a formal event that I had to go to, I would absolutely make one of these. And I'm angling this because the light can be a little bit too shiny on it. But I would definitely consider making one of these. I would probably add a high slit in it, but make one of those for a formal event, maybe like a New Year's Eve situation, or like my husband's work party, or I don't know, just something of that nature. All the different fun things that you can do with sewing. I am so excited, SEW excited to get started, and I'll definitely update you as I move along. Have you found any great spring or summer patterns that you're excited about? Please feel free to share in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you may enjoy my previous video I did all about my spring makes as of late. Take good care of yourself and happy creating.